Right, very good morning. Match day. 10 games. 10 very important games for Newcastle United. I believe after 10 games, and this is just my thoughts, third will be secured. So, yeah. The hope is, as I said on a fellow YouTube's channel the other day, in the run up to next season 25-26, the hope is we can mix it up. What I mean by mix it up, two up front, not all games, selected games. If that happens, well, we get more opportunities for goals. What I also believe is this: we have firepower in our team. We have Joe Willock, Alexander Isak, one person who can't play tonight because of his ban, young Anthony Gordon. However, this is the last match of his ban. So, the likes of Harvey Barnes gets to play, Big Joe Linton. And what I want to see is, from the first whistle tonight, get at Brentford. Show Brentford exactly what it means to be at St James's Park, where the crowd are so loud. It's a thing of dreams. And I want to see goals in the first half, and I want to see goals in the second half. But all of this, I want 3 points. Now, I could say my goal scorers would be Alexander Isak, Harvey Barnes, and Joe Linton. But what's to say Jacob Murphy, Sandro Tonali, and Bruno are going to score? I just want 3 points. Now, throughout my videos this season, I've got a number of things spot on. And for those who turn around and say, you didn't get this right, you didn't get that right, one thing I did get spot on: write a new history. Yeah. Now, moving forward, tonight's the first game of 10. That's it, 10 games. So, what I want to see in 10 games is going to be hard. I want at least a bare minimum of 8 victories. Hard? Yes, it is hard. It's a Premier League we're playing in, not the Sunday League, or the conference. We are playing up against the best teams in England. I think 8 victories gets us third. And I said that at the start of the season, before a ball had even been kicked in anger. One thing is this. There's been a lot of people commenting. Some of the comments not too bad. Some of the comments well below the belt. However, when I mentioned to you what my plans were, some plans change. Sometimes you don't get it right. But tonight, for our club, the hope is we get 3 points and we move forward. Now, the hope is to be either at our game against Manchester United or to be at the game where we take on Ipswich Town. I don't know which of the two I will be there at. Then it's just a hope. It's nothing more than a hope. Why? Because Newcastle has a ballot system, and the tickets where we have been able to come up, that's general sale. So there is things beyond our control. But one thing, 10 games, 8 victories out of them 10 games, moving forward to secure third. And I do wish Nottingham Forest, who are in the FA Cup, all the best. I live in Nottingham, so that's why I give them a mention. Maybe next year Newcastle United can turn around and say FA Cup. Maybe. It's not to me. It's not to you who's watching the video. It's up to our players. And the hope is, like I said on a fellow YouTube channel, we get new blood in for the start of next season to challenge Alexander Isak, Jacob Murphy and others. That's what I want to see. Now, today, tomorrow, is fixing issues. Once those issues are fixed, you get to explore. That's it. You know? Once they are up, online, running, so you can explore them, make what you will. So, the game, Streets of Home, demo, May through to July. That's for the game demo. Nothing else. Because I said to artificial intelligence, it has to be live, tested, debugged, all the 9 yards by August for release 15th of September. Now, 2 things have combined. 1, me. I give the instructions. AI, well, it did its part. Writing massive, huge. Some of the sections on code are 1,800 pages. Not pages, lines of code. 1,800. Some sections are 500. And you can't get that all in a video. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you cannot get it all in video. Now, the screen I was looking at the other day had the little insignia for GitHub on it. And the hard bit, which is part of adult learning, is you have this bit here is your your domain. Yeah, that's your domain. This is your code, bringing them together. Now, you're going to turn around and go, oh, he's praying. Well, in a way, yes, I am. Because part of adult learning is you do something and the mission is this. You do something for a reason. 3 apps for a very good reason. 1, set in stone in Newcastle upon Tyne, Geordie Nation. 1 which uses roads and streets of Newcastle upon Tyne. The game. And hard, complex, yes. But is there lots of code? Oh my God. Lots of it. And it's all in different sections. You know, there's CSS, I believe it's called. There's Tailwind. There's React. JS. I think JS is JavaScript. Might be wrong. However, it's kind of all thrown into the code. And there's parts of it that is like me learning how to speak Chinese. But it's still there. That's the important bit. It's still there. All it takes is somebody brave enough. You know what I mean? Us who do YouTube, we are brave enough to come on camera and speak about our club, Newcastle United, what happened recently, i.e. going to Wembley, bringing home a trophy, which I tell you is all about. You've got to use these, yeah? Them. You've got to use them. And that. Yeah, that too. You know, you can turn around and say, oh, he needs this, he needs that, and he needs the other. Well, this afternoon, there's a video call. Well, I hope it's a video call. And that's with Department of Works and Pensions. So I want to see what they've got to say. Because so far, absolute zero. So yeah. Right. I'd love a clean sheet tonight. Will it happen? Couldn't tell you. But I'd love a clean sheet. Overall tonight, 3 points. Other than that, I can't